I need to work out. I'm having heart issues. I'm having a little bit of problems with my liver, and I'm finding it very important to get back into exercise and to get back into eating well. What I'm worried about is the spirit of pride. Um, the spirit of pride is great sin. God says that God resists the proud, but He gives grace to the humble. The man who is full of humility, the man who is full of of pride, one God resists, one God ignores, and the other God shows favor to. When Jesus came, He said, the humble will be exalted, and the one who is proudful will be brought low. And so as I have to come and I have to lift and I have to work out and I got to get back into eating well, the thing that I'm most concerned with is actually the spirit that comes with working out. In the end of days, Jesus says that they will be lovers of themselves, not of God. And so as I go and I work out, I have a great concern, right? That I want my heart to be right. I want to be able to do this in the right spirit. It's so easy to lift weights and to stare at yourself in the mirror. It's so easy to lift weights and be obsessed with you. And I don't want anything to do with that spirit. I want to be healthy, and I want to be around for my children. I want to be around for my wife, and I want to be around to give the gospel for many, many, many more years. And so if that's to be so, I must exercise, but in the sense of exercising, I got to face the old man. And I know that the spirit, that wicked spirit, I'm going to have to constantly deny, turn from, ignore. And one of the best ways you'll find to do that is looking at Christ, looking to Christ. If you guys are ever lacking humility, if you guys are ever puffed up and proudful and struggling with this, right? Look at Jesus. The one who created the whole entire universe. Not just the earth. He created every star, every planet, everything that we see. Christ created. John 1, all things were made through Him. It's Christ. And for Him. Jesus. And the idea that God came in the flesh and chose to die for dust, right? Me and you are literally dust, and to dust we shall return, right? God created us by molding us, shaping us, and then breathing life into Adam. Think about that for a moment. And yet God came, the one who created the universe came and chose to die for me and you. Is there a greater humility? Why? Why would the one who made the universe come in the flesh and choose to die for you and me? It blows my mind. Hey, Bass, man. It blows my mind, man. It blows my mind, you guys. And so if you're ever struggling with the spirit of pride, look to Jesus, who constantly laid His life down to do the will of the Father, to do the will of me, to do the will of the Father. And that will, imagine, from the moment you're put into this world, you know that your purpose is to suffer and die. Like that's, a lot of us think, well, I'm going through this or I'm going through that. Jesus came knowing he was going to be put on the cross. He says it all throughout the word, right? My hour has not yet come. My hour has not yet come. Like what is he talking about? His hour has not yet come. He knew that he was going to be crucified. He knew that he was going to suffer and die. I think a lot of people don't understand too. He was whipped 39 times. Back in the day, if a man was whipped 40, they would say that he was going to die. A man, the most he could take was 39 beatings. The amount of torture and suffering that he took and endured, knowing that that was God's will, he willfully did. And so if you guys are suffering with the spirit of pride, look to the creator of the universe. You'd say to yourself, well, God died for the most precious things in the universe. To him, yes, I could see. But to understand, we're not that great. The idea that Jesus died for you and me, yet we were still sinners. We were a people who didn't want to accept him. We were a people that rejected the light. Right? And the Bible speaks why men reject the light. Because our deeds are evil. Because we're evil. Right? So Jesus comes unto his own people, and his people didn't accept him. Imagine, like, the Bible says this, right? That some people may die for a good person. Right? Some people may go off the edge for someone they find to be good. But yet, God, knowing you were evil, came and died for you. That you would be saved through Jesus. That you'd be saved through him. He took it upon himself to save you. And if you guys are liking the video, please smash that like and subscribe, and God bless you all. I'm out. Peace.